Hi, thanks so much for joining. I am Joe Peterson. I'm the Vice President of Cloud and Security for Clarify 360. I'm also the Chief Analyst at ClearTech Research. I am here today on behalf of the CTO Advisor and their Cloud Everyday series. And today we're talking about Azure security, specifically distributed denial of service or Azure DDoS protection. So distributed denial of service attacks are some of the largest availability and security concerns facing customers that are moving their application to the cloud. A DDoS attack attempts to exhaust an application's resources, making the application unavailable to legitimate users. DDoS attacks can be targeted at any endpoint that is reachable through the internet. So Azure DDoS protections combined with the application design best practices provides enhanced DDoS mitigation features to defend against DDoS attacks. It automatically is tuned to help protect specific Azure resources in a virtual network. Protection is simple to enable on any new or existing virtual network, and it requires no application resource changes. So there's 12 benefits. Buckle up, let's go through them. Always on traffic monitoring is the first. Your application traffic patterns are monitored 24/7, 7 days a week, looking for indicators of DDoS attacks. Azure DDoS protection instantly and automatically mitigates the attack once it's detected. Second, adaptive real-time tuning. Intelligent traffic profiling learns your application's traffic over time and selects and updates the profile that's the most suitable for your service. The profile adjusts as traffic changes over time. Third, DDoS protection telemetry, monitoring, and alerting. Azure DDoS protection applies three auto-tune mitigation policies: TCP, SYN, TCP, and UDP for each public IP of the protected resource in the virtual network that has DDoS enabled. The policy thresholds are auto-configured via machine learning-based network traffic profiling. DDoS mitigation occurs for an IP address under attack only when the policy threshold is exceeded. Fourth, Azure DDoS rapid response. During an active attack, Azure DDoS protection customers have access to the DDoS rapid response or DRR team, who can help with attack investigation during an attack and post-attack analysis. SKU. Azure DDoS protection is available in two SKUs: DDoS IP protection and DDoS network protection. Next, native platform integration. Natively integrated into Azure includes configuration through the Azure portal. Azure DDoS protection understands your resources and resource configuration. Turnkey protection. Simplified configuration immediately protects all the resources on a virtual network as soon as DDoS network protection is enabled. No intervention or user definition is required. Similarly, simplified configuration immediately protects a public IP resource when DDoS IP protection is enabled for it. Multi-layered protection. When deployed with a web application firewall or WAF, Azure DDoS protection protects both at the network layer, layer 3 and 4, offered by Azure DDoS protection, and at the application layer, layer 7, offered by the WAF. WAF offerings include Azure Application Gateway WAF SKU and third-party web application firewall offerings available in the Azure Marketplace. Next, extension mitigation scale. All layer 3, layer 4 vectors can be mitigated with global capacity to protect against the largest unknown DDoS attacks. Attack analytics. Get detailed reports in 5-minute increments during an attack and a complete summary after the attack ends. Stream mitigation flows into Microsoft Sentinel or an offline security event or event management SEM system for real-time monitoring during the attack. Attack vectors. Summarized metrics from each attack are accessible through Azure Monitor. Attack alerting. Attacks can be configured at the start and the stop of attack. If you like my content, ring my bell on my profile so that you're the first to see them. Follow me on Twitter at ClearTech Today. Follow me on YouTube at ClearTech Research. If you need security or cloud security sourcing assistance, Clarify 360 has you covered. Thank you so much for joining today.